will share my screen. Okay, welcome to everyone again. So today's webinar is on the topic of what is the data science and what makes it a compelling career choice. And it is hosted by the Science Data Science. Unlock the power of AI with Science Data Science. If you want to visit, you can visit us at this sciencedatascience.com. I would like to share a little bit more about the company. So we are the global company. We provide the training free in the data science. We have already launched our first course. I will share a link at the end of the webinar. So if you interested to do the data science, you can join or enroll on our course. So this is the basic course which we are going with what we have launched. It's of only 10 hours. So you can have a clear vision about the data science. After attending this webinar, you will be able to understand, and you will have a very clear vision about what is data science, what are applications of data science, life cycle of data science, what are the key skills required to learn data science, and what makes it compelling career choice. Under this, we will talk about the top job opportunities and growth of the data science, and what is the impact on industries and society. And I will also talk a little bit more about challenges and ethical considerations. So after completing this, we have some time for the question and answer. If you have a previous experience in the domains, like other domains, so you can ask the questions, how you can connect your previous experience if you want to switch into the data science, and you can use your previous experience as well. So I will answer all the questions. If you have any confusion or any doubt about the data science career and what is it, tools, and so many things. Okay. So let's start. So what is the data science? Anyone have an idea a little bit about the what is data science as a layman? If you have, you can type in the chat and in the chat. All right. So I would like to give the definition first, what is the data science? So this is a combination of the two words, data plus science. Why we call it data science? If you look at this picture, on the left side, you can see this is the data. So this data is the raw data. It may be collected from the various places. It can be the supermarket data. It can be the healthcare domain data. It can be the weather data. It can be any kind of data. Okay. And when someone want from you to take a useful insights from this, out of these, that is using some tools, that is called science. So this means you are applying some scientific tools on the raw data and bring out some useful insights out of this. If you look at this on the right side, this is a picture. A human is looking at the beautiful insights which come out from this raw data. So this means data science has the capability to bring out the useful information from the raw data. That is why we call it data science. This is a just layman definition. If I give you a one example here, let's suppose you have the data, raw data of a supermarket, and your stakeholder is asking you, do you want to, can you tell me which customer bought how many products in which month? So how would you do that? So here is the data science jump in. So as a data scientist or other positions, we will talk soon about those positions. You can give the useful information to the stakeholder out of the raw data. Here is the data science coming, and you use the various tools which we are going to talk in the upcoming slides, which tools you most of the time going to use when you are applying the required tools on the data to bring out some useful information out of it. So this is a just layman definition about the data science. Now, in other words, the data science, I understand whenever you heard the word data science, this is a huge word. Many things come under the data science. It's a combination of various tools, various like the languages and other things. If you look at this right side picture, here you can see in the center, this is the data science, right? And here you can see this is the domain experts, machine learning, visualization, statistics, programming, and math. So data science is a combination of each and every all of these things. But don't worry about that. Don't get take a stress of this thing. You need to learn so many things. Okay. So this is not the case. This is just I'm trying to show you data science is a combination of all these things. But you don't need to be expert in each and everything. You should only know the basics of this thing. Like for example, machine learning, you should have the basic knowledge about the machine learning. Domain experts is something which you don't need to be expert in any domain. So this is like depend upon the like your experience as well, your current job, in which field you are working. If you are expert in that field and you are switching your career into the data science from the current field to the data science, how you can use your those domain expertise in the data science, that will be very helpful for you. But if you go into the company and you join as a data scientist, you will find the domain experts. They will guide you. So you don't need to worry about it too much. Okay. Math, you need a little bit knowledge of the math. This is a backbone of the data science. Plus statistics. Also, I would suggest again, you don't need to be get like mastery in all these topics. You should have only the basic knowledge about all these tools. I will also tell you how much you can learn, why we use this tool, for what purpose it is used in the data science in the upcoming slides. So this is the just the definition of the data science, why you use and what is included in the data science. Now we will talk about the top application of the data science. Maybe any one of you heard about the now very the very popular tools in the market, AI tools. You can do many things in a seconds. It saves your time, right? So in this picture, I'm showing you the top applications of the data science. Image recognition. What does it mean? Like if you put your something in the Google, I want the flower pictures, I want the theater pictures, I want these pictures, how the Google understand it? I need to bring out these pictures, right? What is this behind? What is happening behind this? So there is a machine learning models. There is a data science. How it is picking up the things based on your interest. Second thing, when you upload something on the Facebook, on Twitter or any other social media, how your all pictures get collected in a separate folder automatically. So this is behind the data science is working behind that. If you are uploading somewhere pictures, how it is detected, like this is a flower picture, this is an animal picture. So there are several models available belongs to data science, which will help you to do the image recognition. So this is a real-time application, which is now in the market since a long time. And internet search, this is again the very good example. Like if you search something, how it come out automatically, right? Recommender system, very popular. All of us used to watch the movies on Netflix. We also do the shopping, online market, the online on Walmart, supermarket, or other popular websites. If you noticed, whenever you are searching for specific your product on the site, it will start recommending you at the bottom. You can make a combination with this one. For example, if you're looking for a red t-shirt, it will start showing you at the bottom. You can match this purse, you can match with these shoes. There are plenty of options in the red color. It will automatically start recommending you the thing. So what is this? Behind this, data science again. Okay. And apart from this, if you're watching the movie, like you are watching devotional movie, thriller movie, horror movies, your Netflix application starts showing you at the bottom the all pictures name related to your taste. Next time when you will open the Netflix application, you will see it will start showing you the pictures, start recommending you according to your taste. So behind this, again, data science. We call it recommender system because it is recommending you something based on your taste. So the next is fraud detection. Very popular, very useful. In banking sector or other sectors, this is very helpful application. It is like help the people or the stakeholders to detect the fraud cases. If you like get a call from the sometime a fraud call from the bank, how would the bank come to know it was a fraud call? So behind this, again, the data science is there. So data science model is working behind those things. Banking and healthcare, banking example I have already given. Healthcare. So healthcare, it is very useful because now in today's machines are available, right? The blood samples are taken. How the doctors come to know, or in the hospitals, the patient is diabetic or not, the patient have a heart disease or not. Everywhere is now data science. You can see everywhere in every domain the data science is there. So education and insurance, very popular again. There are so many AI tools available now in the market. You can use those to learn anything, and it is very popular again. Speech recognition, very popular again. If we talk about the Alexa, Apple, MacBook, Google, how if you speak something, how it is recognizing a girl is speaking, boy or kid is speaking, right? So behind this is again the applications of the data science. So it is not stopped here only. You have a lot of examples like in the data science. This is just I wanted to tell you, like, now even you are not from the technical background, or you are either you from the tech background, it doesn't matter. Anyone can switch into the data science. Okay. So this is about the top applications in the data science and about the definition of the data science. Now we will move ahead with the life cycle of the data science. If anyone have any question, they can post in the chat. I will try to answer parallel. So now we will talk about the life cycle of data science. Now we can Google on the what is data science, right? We try to understand, but sometimes we got stuck when we don't know how the data science actually work. I have given you the lot of examples which we have discussed a few seconds ago in the previous slide, but how the data science actually work? What are the steps it follows? Okay, so this is the life cycle of data science. I will give you the top level definition about it. That is the first step, very first step is about the data sciences life cycle is business understanding, right? If I go back here again, here you have seen this green ball. It says domain experts. This is something related to this point. How? If I am talking about, if you have the raw data of supermarket, or maybe you have the data set of healthcare department, how it is connected with the domain expert. If you are working in the healthcare department, you will become the domain expert of that data set. How? Because you have experience there. You know what is important for the patient, what are the key factors I can look for the patient, what is the other possibility for the patient. You can guide the data scientist. If you are switching your career, it's from your healthcare department to data science, and whenever you will work as a data scientist or data analyst in healthcare domain, so you will become the domain expert as well. So your previous experience will also be counted there. Okay, so this is like how it is connected with each other. So business understanding means whenever the data set come in your hand, you should have the very clear vision. This is high recommendation. Please spend your time to understand the goal of the data set, which is very important. Even it takes your 4 or 5 days, or even it takes like your 2 days, I would say spend the time on this. Don't be rush anytime, because this is the first decision. If goes wrong, your whole process is going to be wrong. So you need to talk to the domain expert here. You need to try to understand what I want to do with the data set. Are these features, all data set is like the given data set, it can be in the form of CSV, it can be in the form of Excel. So is it, I need all features, I need all columns? This is all discussion will be done at this point. It is a time consuming process. Whenever tomorrow you are going to work as a data scientist in real time, you will spend good time on this business understanding. You will get a chance to talk to the, like maybe your manager will talk about it. You have the like stakeholder option, directly talk to the stakeholder. So here you should have the very clear vision what you are going to do with the data. Okay. So after this, the gathering data. So now your stakeholder explain you, I want to do with this thing with my data. Maybe he does not have the data at one place, right? You may need to collect the data from several places. It can be unstructured, in the unstructured form. If you are not aware with the unstructured form, this means the data is placed in the different units, in the different form. Like it can be in the PDF format somewhere, it can be in the Excel form somewhere, it can be in the like musical form somewhere. So you need to collect the data from every place. So this is the step for that thing. So once you have the data with you, now you will start the preparation of the data and data analysis. This is the very like the good step, right? You are going to spend your more than 90% time on this process, this step. More than 90% data scientists or either data analysts, they are going to spend time on this, because this is the step something you are going to like analyze the data. You have now clear vision what you want to do with the data in the first step. You collected the data. Now you will start exploring it. How would you do that? Like you will check here how many columns this data have, how many rows this data have, and is there any missing value? What type of data you have, because you may have the collection of like integer, you may have the collection of your like strings, you may have in the form of musical format, in PDF format. So you need to look at all the columns in this case, right? And you will take a required action here to convert your raw data into some useful information so you can put into the machine in the upcoming steps. So this is the very, very important, again, very important step. You need to do it very carefully. Okay. You should spend time here. Again, I would say this is again the step where you need to spend the time. Okay. Feature engineering. Again, the important point. Now you are done with the goal, set the goal, you collect the data, you explore the data, manipulate the data according to the requirement. After that, now question mark is, do I need to use all the features again? Did my machine will respond to the all feature? Is it helpful all the features? Features means columns given in your Excel file. Okay, whenever I'm using the feature word, this means the columns in the Excel file. So are you going to use the all columns for modeling? Yes or no? How would you check its importance? It doesn't mean if I give you one example here, very good, house sale price. When you have the data of house sales, you have, let's take 4 columns in this. You have a area of the house, you have the number of rooms, you have the number of garage, and you know it is close to the bus stop. Do you think like when you will prepare your model, when you will prepare something with these, all features are going to tell you the good price of the house? which feature is if you have the total square foot area, or if as a like one feature of the house, is it going to tell you the price, exact price of the house, or price is like it is affecting the price of the house? You never know. This is just our assumption. As a human, we think if I will like buy the newly built house 2023, it will be very expensive. But if I will buy the house, the year built in 1983, it will be not expensive. Like this is our nature. We assume these things. But when you will actually do it in the data science, you will come to know this is not the case. Okay. So this is called feature engineering. So we will like check which features are important and why. Do I need to remove these features or not? Something like that. Okay. After that, model building and deployment. This is the last and most important step. Whenever you dive into the data science, you are very curious to reach at this step. Okay. And in this, you will apply the model. It's just a machine learning part. And then you will deploy. Here I would suggest high recommendation is here. Never deploy your model till you are not sure more than 95%. Your model is going to work. Okay, because deployment is something which is very, very expensive. Deployment means you will like bring your model into the market and the people in the market will test your model. You will launch it and people are coming to your machine and they are just putting the information and your model is giving the output. So this is a part of that. So this is the just basic process of the data science, life cycle data science. When you dive into each step deep, it have a more processes inside it. If you have any question, you can type in the chat. Now we will talk about the key tools required to learn the data science. So this is again the very good, like the thing who want to switch their career in the data science. When they Google it, they will see, oh my God, I need to learn so many tools. How much time or money I need to spend on this? This is a question from everyone. So it's not the case. So here, the tool name Basics of Math and Statistics. You can learn about the basics of math and statistics. This is not like required to do at a deep level. You only need to learn the basics like we used to do in the grade 11 and 12. Algebra, stats, those things is useful. But I would say just refresh these skills. If you have already knowledge of the math and statistics, just like revise it. This is used in the data set to understand the concept of analysis actually. That's why you need it. If you are not aware with the stats or math, you may feel like you may stuck somewhere when you want to do the analysis of the data. When you want to take the decision, how I will take the decision, how I will bring out the insights, you need to do some calculation. For example, your stakeholder is again asking you how many people are buying each product in each month. So there is some calculation you need to do based on the big data. So here the methods will jump in like related to math and statistics like mean, mode, median or other methods you need to use here. But you don't need to worry. You are not going to do the mathematical calculations here using the like mathematical way. The language is here which will you only need to know which method I need to apply. Python language which you are going to use, it will do everything for you. You only need to use the methods given in the Python. So this is your another key tool you need to learn. You can learn either R or Python. Okay. So this is used to write the program of the data science like the machine learning and the visualization of the data. So in this, now the second question is, do I need to learn the both languages? No, it is not mandatory at all. You can choose any language. If you want to become the statistician like in the data science, then I would recommend the R language. because our language has the more beautiful function and methods than the Python in this stack. But if you want to become like data scientist, data analyst, business analyst, data architect, data engineer, so many like the positions are available in the market. So at that time, you can learn the Python. Python also has a many like the required or beautiful packages and libraries you can use. And it is also used for visualization. Okay. And third tool is machine learning. This is mandatory again. So here, if you learn, you will learn why you need it, because using machine learning, you are going to build your model. If you remember in the previous slide, I have explained here model building and deployment. It started from here. So these all 4 steps are under the machine learning. You are going to write the program in Python and applying the tools of machine learning all in these steps. That's why you required it. It's mandatory. Again, I would say it's not mandatory at all. You need to be master in this. Okay. You can be master in one algorithm only. It will work. Okay. And then basics of MySQL, SQL. It is good if you have the basic knowledge of the one of the database, because it will help you to like collect the data. This is very helpful. Okay. So these are only the key tools you need to learn. Even if you start with the basics and you start implementing with the small project, you will reach somewhere. Don't take the burden in start. I need to learn this and all everything. No, then you will get made frustrated. Like I am doing so much and I'm not getting anything. Because when you will do the practice in the data science, you will learn every day a new thing, because data science is something which is experimental. It's not sure anything. So you will learn every day a new thing. So this is all about like you have like now seen about I have defined about the definition, applications, process life cycle, key tools required. If you have any questions, feel free to like type in the chat. So now we have like what makes it a compelling career choice, right? Now this is the everyone we know, this is the hottest and it's a like a best future, I would say. If you are like decided to switch your career in data science, I would say this is the best decision you have taken for your career. So if how it is like making it a compelling career choice. So let's have a look at the like the salaries paid in the data science job. This is, I have taken the like from salary.com survey. If you look at this is a data scientist role in the United States. So now the average salary of the data scientist is 127K to 156K. So this is the average salary. If you get a like 5 or 6 years of experience or more than that, you can make more than 200K. I will not say this is giving by like every company is giving this like the salary. It depends upon the location, company size, company reputation as well. But this is like something like all data science jobs are very high paid. Sorry. If you want, I am sharing this link. You can visit this link and you can check the salaries for other positions as well by putting in this, and you can also search by city wise, country wise as well. Okay. Now we will talk about the top job opportunities and growth in data science. So this is based on the survey of this one. So here you can see the data scientist average salary. It is showing now this one. Okay. And these are the insights of these all jobs, that bottom one. Junior data analyst, you can see its average salary here is 62K, but it is minimum 40K And it goes, just give me 1 second, let me cross it. So it is between 40K to 119K, right? So minimum you will get, again, I would say depend upon the country and the size of the company. So you have the plenty of options here. I will share this link in the chat. Here we go, this one. I will come back here. So we will discuss about the popular designation now. First of all, if you look at here the data scientist, you may heard this word oftenly, data scientist, very prestigious white collar job, high paid job. And what are the roles of this job? The roles means when you are like working as a data scientist, you are responsible like for the whole process. Apart from the business understanding to all other steps. If we go back to this slide, you will be responsible from this step to this one. Sometime here as well. Because this is, most of the time, this job is done by the data analyst. These first two steps, this is done by data analyst. But many companies like assume, if you have done in the data science, they will ask you to do everything. So jobs and roles are sometimes not clear. They will ask you to do everything. So being a data scientist, you are responsible from, in some companies, business understanding up to deployment. Okay. And its average salary is between 50K to 200K. Okay. And data analyst, again, the main responsibility of data analyst is collection of the data, gathering of the data, try to understand the goal of the data, and then start analysis. After that, data scientists jump in. But in companies, they will not ask you to like do this job. They will expect from you to do from the start. So you should have the knowledge of everything when you are learning it. Okay. But it doesn't mean you need to be expert in each and everything. Maybe you got an interest more in analysis part than in the deployment. Then you can become the master in analysis only. You don't need to worry, I don't know the how to do the deployment, I will not get the job. This is not the case at all. Okay. You will definitely get the job as a data analyst even if you don't know the deployment. Okay. So here the average salary of data analyst is between 44K to 160K. This is, I'm just writing the maximum, but it may like it may come down or may like rise depend upon the again country and your location where you are getting the job. This is totally depend on that. Now here the other roles are data engineer, again very popular role. This is responsible for designing and managing the infrastructure required for storage and processing. They will mainly work on the ETL process, like extract, transaction, and just process the data. Okay. So their salary is like between 55K to 200K dollar. And data architect, this is like design and develop the model. They will design the like schema of the model, how the model will be, how the data will be automated. This is all done by the data architect. But in this, you should be expert in databases as well. I will explain you. If you are interested in data scientist role, on which key skills you should focus. If you are data analyst, on which key skills you should focus. But before that, you need to do the basics of all things. After that, you can move ahead with this specialization in one of the tool according to the position you are interested to apply the jobs. Okay. And then we will move ahead. This is a business analyst, very, very high in demand position in today's and in future. Because business analyst is now required in each and every domain. Although all positions are required, but business analyst is very common or very popular job role. Even if you don't want to learn the coding, you can also become the business analyst. I will tell you how. And in this, its salary is between 39K to 150K. So here, your work is only to bring the useful insights, to draw the visualization, who can be understood by the non-technical people. That is the role of the business analyst. Those people, like, they prepare the reports, useful information, and draw it using some tools, either Python, either Power BI or Tableau. So Power BI and Tableau are the other tools, third-party tools you use to bring the or draw the insights from the raw data. Okay. And now we will talk about the research scientist, very interesting position again, I would say. So in this research, scientists work in academia research institutions. They focus on research part, like about the data, and they explore the new methodologies. Okay. And they write the algorithms as well. If you are something like you love the theory, you love the research, then this is the right position for you. If you love to talk to the people, you want to become a front-end person, you love to talk to the stakeholders, then this position is best for you. It will follow your passion, it will follow your hobbies. You can do very good at this position if you want to become the front-end person. You are like to talk to the people. And I will go back here. If you are a database person, then this position is best. After learning the key tools, which I have mentioned few seconds ago in the previous slides, doing that, you should focus on the doing the mastery in the different databases with the machine learning and the model deployment. Then you can go with this position. They will ask you experience in the big data, in the databases, using the machine learning tools. And if you are interested in designing the pipelines, how the flow will be go from the start to the end, and how the automation I can do, this position is for you. And then you need to be focus on the ETL processes, like the data analysis part, and plus how would you deploy the model. So you need to be master on those things. And here, if you want to become a data scientist, you need to be master in each and every key tool which I have shared with you, because you are responsible to do the whole process. Data analyst is something similar to business analyst. Data analyst means you will talk to the stakeholder, you will talk to the business domain experts, and you will bring out the useful information from that. You will gather the data and you can draw the insights from it. So this position is in this, you need to be master in the tools like visualization using Python, or either third-party tools, that is Tableau and Power BI. Okay, same with the business analyst. But here you need to have a good knowledge, not to be expert in machine learning as well. Okay, because you need to follow all steps again. But if you want to, you have decided, I will only work as a data analyst, then just become a master in the collection of the data. Okay, so these are the key tools. So as you have seen, according to the roles, you need to be master in the key required tools. But before that, you should have the basic knowledge of all required tools first. This is mandatory. Now we will talk about the impact of data science on industry and society. So what is the impact now in these days? This has improved customer experiences. This is true, right? How you have seen in the market or in the online shopping, if the example I have given a few in the start of the session as well, if you are looking for something on the online, the site, or you are watching the movie on the Netflix, it will start recommending you the thing, right? So data science is helping you in shopping, in watching movies, right? So it is making the customer better experience, and payout is very easy. Everything is online now. Improved decision making, this is for sure. Again, how it is impacting. Every businessman required the data analyst, data scientist, or business analyst, right? If they want to generate the revenue, they need to do the analysis. So it is the data science. If you are working as a business analyst for someone, So you can help them in like taking the correct decision making. You are helping them in decision, like you sell this thing, like with this combination you will get the more benefit, right? So here is the data science. That's why it is improved decision making. Fraud detection and risk management, again the banking example I have given, how the like bank many like the bank people come to know this is a fraud call, right? When you like complain about it, I got the call from this place, is this like legit or not, is this fraud or not? Again the data science. So improve everywhere is data science has improved the things. Efficient operations and process optimization. In this, like you have the in domain supply chain management. This is in this like the domain. It is like helping the people or in this domain what type of the processes they should follow and how many resources are efficient to use in the supply chain management. So it is helping to save the money, time, resources, how they can like utilize the resources in efficient way. So that's why this is affecting healthcare advancement. We know many machines are available in the healthcare department, right? Automatically it will help us to come to know how you can like detect whether the patient has a diabetic or not, whether the patient has a heart problem or not, how you come to know this hospital has a good record of operations, successful operation records, everything like everywhere is the data science. Social impact and public policy, again it is impacting like Facebook, social media, Instagram, TikTok, we have the like LinkedIn, everywhere this is like impacting the your industry and society. So that's why the data science has become now the hottest or future is great in the data science. Now we will talk about the challenges. I would like to share this thing. This is the most important part when you will start learning the data science. Challenges. Even in my experience, I have faced these challenges. Data quality. This is first of the like the problem you may face. Whenever you start collecting the data, it's a sometime in my experience, it took my months to the collection of the data from the different places. So it's hard to collect the data. The question mark is if someone is saying you, can you bring out this data set? So many things you need to do. So many things you need to take care, like their privacy, their policy, from where you are collecting the data. Do you have a permission to collect the data from there or not? So these kind of the things are available. If you get the data, is this data is sufficient or not? Or you need a more data, right? Bias and fairness. This is another challenge. If you are building a one model, like for example, it's a very crucial and risky point as well when you are building the model for related to health, right? If your model is not working more than 99%, even we cannot take the risk of like 1% as well. But if your machine will become biased, right? You train the machine, like if I'm giving you these 4 features, you will say patient is diabetic, right? So your machine is learning, like you are saying, for example, you trained your machine with the features like sugar level, blood pressure level, their age, their height, and you are training the patient is diabetic or not. But tomorrow, when you will deploy the model in the market and the patients are coming or customer is coming to test they are diabetic or not, even if the 0.001% your model says you are diabetic, so what will happen? Think about it. So this is the something which is very risky. You need to like build the model very, very carefully, do the evaluation, do the testing lot, then to think the deployment. At that point, you will face these challenges. Like, is your model is biased or not? Is your model is working correctly or not? Right? And interpretability and explainability is another the important challenge. It's hard sometimes to interpret your things, that your model, and how would you explain. This is really challengeable job. When you will in real time, you will dive into this, you will may not face these kind of issues. I only face the issue in this thing, the data quality and availability. Availability is very, very like the challenging part of the data science, the collection of the data. And ethical consideration. This is the most important part when you are learning data science. Tomorrow you will become data scientist or any other data architect or business analyst. You need to be like do the ethical considerations. This is the most important point. You cannot forget these things. You should, the data you are using, it should be allowed to use publicly. Number two, it should be like the transparency with from where you are collecting the data, for whom you are building the model. And responsible. You are the responsible. If you are collecting the data, you should know each and everything about your data, where you can use it, how many, like if you are collecting from someone, did they give you the permission or not? Okay, these are the things. Privacy and terms is very, very important in case of this. So we have a one more session on this ethical consideration. So we will talk in this in the upcoming event as well. Continuous learning and professional development. This is true. When you are in the like data science, you will learn every day new things, right? And it is a continuous journey. If you're thinking to switch into the data science, if you are a daily learner and you want to keep yourself updated and you love the challenges, you love the people, to talk with the people, then data science is the right fit for you. This is the right fit for you. Okay. So this is all about the like data science and why it is making it a compelling career choice. If you have any question, feel free in type in the chat, and you can also ask if you want. So here is the like we are providing the 10 hours course. This is free, in which we are just teaching about the basics of the data science. Okay, we are also teaching in this basics of the Python and statistics as well. This includes the like live doubt session, absolutely free, after completing each module. If you are facing any issue in completing the like your exercise or practice assignment, you can book a one-on-one with the instructor, and you can clear your doubts with the instructor. So we are with you till you don't complete this lesson. We are always with you. Even after completing this lesson, you can contact us anytime. So here is the link, and I will share this in the chat as well. Here we go. This one, and this is our blog. So we post the articles on this for the especially beginners, and this is the Discord channel. If you you have any query, you are learning the data science, and you are facing any issue in the like the content or anything, you can join this and post your queries over there. All right. So this is the end of the over other content. Now, if you it's a time of the like question and answer, feel free to ask the questions if you have any questions. Anyone have any question? All right, welcome. 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 Thank you. So I would like to tell one thing over. I have one upcoming event that is on July 14 at 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. This is about the coding skills, Python basics. So if you want to join this, you can book your spot. I'm sharing the link